Our cooking project number 2 is going to be a bread in a bag. And we've got a recipe over here. Um, I made one up, which I would make each child one. And it goes in different steps. So you need 3 cups of flour, but it starts with just one. So you put 1 cup in there. And then you put 3 tablespoons of sugar. So we're going to get in the sugar and get our one, and we can count. See, I would have the kids count as we did this. We would count them together. 1, 2, 3. And then a packet of yeast, which again, I would have enough of this for all of my students. And a cup of warm water to activate the yeast. Then you close it up and get the air out of the bag is what it says. So this would be a longer project to do with the kids, but it would be also be fun. And they would learn, and they have to knead it. And it keeps their hands all nice and clean too. That helps. And then after you do that, you open the bag back up and you mix in another cup of flour. Another cup of flour. And a half of a teaspoon. So then we would have to find the half a teaspoon here of salt and add that in there. And olive oil. Just 3 tablespoons. Where's my olive oil? Here it is. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So then we'd have to go back and get our tablespoon. And we would count again. 1, 2, 3. And then we close it up again and do the same thing. We repeat. Let the air out. And we're letting the air out so that all the little ingredients doesn't fall out when we're kneading it. And then you would knead it again for a little while. You mix, as my husband would say, marry all the little ingredients. And then you open it up and put the last cup of flour in. And then you let it sit for a while. And then you can take it out of the bag and put it on a flour surface. And as it rises, and you can knead it like this, then you put it in a pan, and you'll bake a loaf of bread. What I would do is I probably would have the kids take these home, and as a family, they could make their loaf of bread, and the kids could explain to their parents what they did and what they learned.